$2 million now.
Helping Australians buy into the housing market for the first time has been a key policy plan for governments. But the Productivity Commission is now pushing for first home buyer incentives to be spent on the most vulnerable instead. According to the Commission, more than 55,000 people received government incentives to buy their first home during 2020 and 2021. 278,000 people were helped by homelessness services, but 114,000 requests for homelessness services were turned away. In the same period, more than $2.7 billion was spent on supporting first home buyers, with $1.2 billion spent on homelessness services.
Homelessness does appear to be a growing problem in Australia. More people are seeking help than 2, 3 or 4 years ago, and more people are being routinely turned away from services.
The Australian Council of Social Services welcomed the review.
We know that people are just at complete crisis point and that we need to make this a priority. We know we need to do things like increase income support for people with the least. We need to be looking at increasing Commonwealth rent assistance. But
Housing Industry Australia says home ownership grants are fundamental to reducing pressure on the rest of the market.
To remove any incentives that are in place now will just simply push more people down the housing continuum and put them into housing stress.
The Commission also criticised the National Housing and Homelessness Agreement. The federal government provides $1.6 billion to the agreement every year, but the Commission concluded it is not effective in improving affordable and safe housing. It says overall supply was a key problem and more properties need to be made available to ease the strain. The Housing and Homelessness Minister, Julie Collins, said the Commission's findings will be used to inform the government's housing reform agenda.